Hey everyone, Acting Hero 13, welcoming you back to Baldur's Gate 3, Honor Mode. So, last time we defeated the final boss of Act 2, well, we scraped by, and how you might ask? Let's just say the electric bill went up a lot this month. Which is why I'm gonna have you guys in the chat footing the bill. Hope everyone's having a nice Easter today. It is Easter Sunday, as far as I know. Hopefully you guys have found some eggs. I like the chocolate eggs myself. Or the breakfast eggs, they're both good. Anywho, we have some rooms that we can explore. Now that we have the key to everything.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Oh, is it dark in there? Oh. Well, it's been a while since we've seen a mimic. I guess one was bound to catch up with us eventually.
On your command.
Who would have thought the whole monster under your bed thing in the room was real? I always thought that was fake. At least, that's what my parents told me, but lo and behold, we have a monster under the bed. And it was in a treasure chest. Honestly, we're gonna long rest after this anyway, so. Unless we already did, but I don't think so. Shinobi 1 redeemed first. Congratulations, Shinobi 1. Alright. And so, I guess when there's a monster under your bed, you kill it. Kinda looks like Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi when he went under. I don't know how we were able to read that. What the hell is this amulet? I don't even remember what reverberation does, but I think we're gonna use our other stuff instead.
What now?
Another Selenite robe, huh? That's kind of odd considering this is Moonrise Tower. What you got here? Alright. Balthazar's kind of like me. He keeps his room messy.
That's curious.
I agree. What's this say? Really? Ah, guess we don't have the key to that.
Let's crack it open.
Steeped in bliss, we get an advantage for that? That's cool.
Why, that's almost beautiful.
Now, what does this blue cape
what she'd
do?
think if she saw him now.
The next move is.
What the hell even is this? We're not really... Wait. What is this? We're doing a little acid damage, but I don't think we're really poisoning them. Yeah, let's do this. This will come in handy. I didn't realize the Starian's pretty close to level 10 already. Which is good, because we're gonna need all the help we can get going into Act 3. We're just gonna collect what we can while we're here in Act 2. And...
How about this?
oh man. What's even in this potion?
Hello.
Cool. silver glass, I could sell that. Fossil diary. We failed a religion check. I guess we haven't been to church in a while. Who just leaves a pile of bones laying around? Alright, cool. I don't even know where we're going at this point.
Don't mind if I do.
Scroll of Light. Neat. We can sell these pictures for money, I think, so... Oh, you know, if we can actually get them. Anywho. What's over here? Ah, nothing to see here. It's in the wicker basket. Who puts shoes in a basket? Alright, I think we covered everything in this room. Pull the lever. God, what in that? Sit? Oh. Nothing there. Pretty sure that stuff on the floor hurts us. Looks like they were having a biology lesson with that skeleton. Can you grab this picture? Cool. So I guess what we're doing is we're grabbing their own stuff and selling it back to them. Think of that what you will. Oh. Huh. Now I know there's something you can get if you use like a heart for like a puzzle that opens a doorway roughly here. But uh-oh. But it might set off a trap like that.
Hardly a challenge.
Oof. Let's get out of here. See, that's the thing, is that it's setting up. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have opened that door. Remind me not to do that if there was the next time. Well, at least it didn't get down here, right?
Thanks for watching out for me. Could have tossed me back in the shadows.
I was gonna say, shouldn't there be a bunch of... yeah, enemies around here? Hey, Barkus.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil... Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about.
What about him?
Well, they have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Seems we'll have our hands
The
full in
soul
Baldur's Gate.
is saving.
Perhaps the Iron Hand...
Bunch of weapons that we can grab and sell.
Claim it as an omen.
we just climb on top of that thing?
Go home, Fox, he says.
We can sell a Tolly, right?
Just tell me what you need.
I need you to buy a bunch of useless crap. Ooh, discount minus 30. Don't mind if I do. We'd like to sell a bunch of heavy armor to you. Including this cleaver. I don't think we need this anymore. I guess we can't sell that. Yeah, you can have that heart. What you want to do with it? I don't know. Let's sell this stuff. No need for a hand axe. Or this. Or that, or that, or that. Looking for I'm trying to sell heavy stuff that might weigh us down. We'll keep that.
Lady Light, you're
Hey, Shinobi One! I see you modified Ayaka and gave her sunglasses. She needs it. Her eyes aren't used to the bright yet. Hold on a minute. What's in here? More random crap. Oh crap, did the enemy corpses like disappear? Because I don't see Zerels here anymore, so I don't know if we can still pick up the random weapons and crap and sell them for money. In any case, what's out here? Rotten food. Cabinet. What else we got around here? Nothing here really worth selling. We just opened everything up in there. How about here? Rags. Nothing really outside. Nothing useful here. Hey, it's that guy.
When Duke Elton formed the... It's safe to say you'd have been recruited. Gruff. I hope you can save him. Besides, Nathaniel, you too.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks for watching out for me. Could have tossed me back in the shadows.
Cool. Oh wow, potion of angelic reprieve. I think that's a free short rest if I remember correctly. Oh, we just moved that. That's not gonna do us much good. Pile of sacks of crap. Not sure why we need to climb that thing of stones to get that why am I blanking on it? That crate. This is all food we can eat, right? Rags. Apples. At least they're not those poison apples you find in Act 1. Oh shit. A lot of good stuff over here. We got some food. We got some silver that we can sell. More food. So much beer, man. You guys are gonna die of alcohol poisoning. What else we got? Malty beer? I still don't know what malt means, like, honestly. I've heard of malt milkshakes, and I guess malt beer now, but I have no idea what malt actually means.
Just tell me what you need.
Alright. So, buy this. Buy all this silverware. We tend to use paper plates when we're camping. Oh no, 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 no! I want that grenade back. I want that grenade back. Where'd that grenade go? Oh. Shit, that's a lot, but trust me, they will come in handy. And where's that grenade? Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, no, 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 not that side. Nope, damn it. Oh, that's everything, huh? Oh, here's a grenade, I see it. Yoink. It's weird, there's like carafes of water that we can actually drink, and then there's like these blue, like this other water that we can't. I don't really understand how it works, but
Lady.
it doesn't really matter.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, so
Says it is one
we're gonna
floor
split
down
these.
to the left.
Thanks, Nichols. And the stone.
You are welcome.
Give one to me. And let's see, we have another one. Let's give that to Shadowheart. Trust me, these are well worth the price. They're exactly as they sound. They make you invulnerable. All right. So, may as well carry on to Act 3. I don't think we have anything else we need to do.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall.
Lampent in the chat.
There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I'm worried about what it might do to my allies.
Whatever you might do to one cannot be worse than what the Chosen will unleash on all. And you are the one who could prevent it.
Ooh.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if
What about
we are
Minthara?
to succeed, we will need others.
I'll seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its together.
The road to
Sorry,
Baldur's
she was starting
Gate
to
is
talk a
west of
lot.
the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
All right. Let's camp out for the night. Oh, I forgot. There are a couple other things. Will and Karlak.
Gods be damned.
Yep, we're going to Act 3. How you doing, Short?
Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just
Good.
fighting for our cure.
You usually
We're
take
fighting
Sundays
for
off,
my
don't you?
father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all.
Yep, I agree, Will. Not really sure what you're talking about, but yeah. Yep, we're gonna need Minthara.
Absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my
Never.
life. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills.
Yep, we'll kill him, Karlak. But yeah, we're going to Act 3 honor mode. Hopefully we don't screw this up. I know of a conversation coming up that actually can kill us and, you know, kill our honor mode. But we're not going to do it. Oh, hey there, Minthara.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative. and
Minthara, your face is
curious.
covered in blood.
Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits.
What are you apologizing for?
I did not ask permission. When we first met, I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance.
Yeah,
Born
those
of our
Gith monks,
mutual enmity
they're strong. They hit
for
hard. But we'll deal
I
with
was
them.
wrong. A deeper bond
'Cause we're
has
also in
grown
space.
between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again.
Those space Yankee.
Now that my mind is my own. May I?
Oh, Minthara. You can touch me wherever you like.
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. Until my time in the cult of the Absolute. I
yeah,
have
we'll
spent
take 'em.
little time on the surface. Except
Just
to
shoot 'em with
trade and
bows.
pillage. I did not expect to find any outside the Underdark who saw the world as I do, and wanted from the world what I want. I did not expect you.
You're rather special yourself.
I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms.
How many of the people who
Burden
told
of
you
expectation.
were
Before the Absolute,
under
I lived a
your
life of
management?
certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself. And I understood the world.
Yo, sure, you do
around
anything special for Easter?
Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
Open our mind.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been saving myself for you, Minthara. A lover.
The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her. Warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it, but whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
Sure, but take a shower first. You're really bloody right now. There's nothing I want more.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
All right, then. I think we made a new friend. Or more.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one.
There is nothing.
I...
Secret. When I lay...
You feel Shadowheart's
They're talking a
mind
lot.
tug your mind joins with Shadowheart's. It seems that one child...
You already know.
My father.
That is
Hmm.
him.
No.
And who told you that? But you are a
My parents.
I'll help.
Your parents. You may have... You have been forewarned for what is to come. I was able to... Sharis, but I felt it and mirrored.
I'll need
A debt re... See that your parents...
All right, cool. So we got a golden spear of night. Think of that what you will. Hello, Shadowheart. How you feeling?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the...
Okay, I guess she doesn't want to talk right now. Heal time. Hey, Shadowheart.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that.
Yeah.
Indeed. We'd better press... But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's
You'll
that?
see for yourself soon enough.
Cool.
Just leave it with me.
We're gonna do a couple nights rest just so that Shadowheart can do her thing. She hasn't done it yet. We'll give her a day. There we go. Hey, Shadowheart, you look different.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it. Gray suits you.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Alright, well,
What's
probably
next, I
put the
wonder?
helmet back on. But for now, let's enjoy Shadowheart's new do.
I have such a headache.
Anywho, to Act 3.
These lands are free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
Starion, Longstrider, all of us? With what's coming up, actually, this might be a waste, but it's fine.
No time to rest.
I think that's pretty much everything. We're going the wrong way. We want to go west.
The Absolute's army are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Time to go.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Well, look at that. We brought Moonrise back to life. It's no longer cursed. I'd say we can pat ourselves on the back for that one. Also love that it's playing the Githyanki Kraish music. That's a really good track in the game. Well, what have we here?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin.
I think you can still use that painting as decoration.
Stones, or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us.
All right, you're talking
Prodigal blood
a lot.
is among them.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their.
Okay, they're done talking. They talked a lot. Now let's see what's up here. Aw. Can I join in? I'm guessing no.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh, how about that? Starion, what do you want to talk about?
The gate is closed. Cazador had grant to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn.
We'll stop
we
him.
will kill him. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
Yeah.
Let's find. If we track down my old comrades, if we don't find, we should get to. Unless Cazador's.
All right then.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it.
Kind of just letting the
With
cool
her
story
help,
beat.
you
Well, I
have
mean, like, the
uncovered
whole
the
story of
craft
Baldur's Gate
what
is
it really
amazing.
is.
I'm just
A
kind of letting,
plan
like,
of
the
conquest
big stuff
orchestrated by the
play out,
gods of
because, you
death
know, seen the
themselves.
story a bunch of times.
Together, you have. And what
Also,
then? Will
I don't
you
think this decision
liberate the
matters,
true
but
souls from their parasites and their religious delusions, or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
When the moment comes, I'll do what I feel is right.
You will not but sleep.
Time to wake up.
Attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so let's do a little bit of that. Incoming.
Worth my time.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Let's see. We don't want to use all our resources yet. Really? Well, that was shit damage. There we go. That's better.
While they're busy.
Alright. So...
What now? Best be on my way.
let's go ahead and teleport. I'll just use a little level 2 spell. Come on. There we go.
Ready. Got to press on.
Well, let's see. Anything of interest?
Nothing important is ever easy.
Yeah, screw it. I'm feeling pretty lazy. Let's just go.
That thing's not.
I was hesitant to use resources on that fight.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Coming. Wow, bad initiative. Really?
Let's get on with it.
So
Moving.
let's see. We got 2 enemies. I'm kind of curious. There's a plot point here, and I'm kind of curious what happens if we knock these guys out instead of kill them.
Let's have some carnage. Keep them guessing.
But
Can't afford to let up.
Unleash me.
Shall we cut and run?
maybe not the best idea. Oh, wow. Huh. Trying to go conservative on resources, but it looks like the game really does not want me to. So we'll blow some of our load.
No choice but to keep going.
Yes?
Oh, well. So much for leaving them alive. I guess we'll go ahead and turn that off.
Too easy. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay. Nothing on them.
I can't hold them back alone.
I'm coming. Just let me loot these Gith Yankee and I'll help you out. Maybe.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Alright, well, let's set up for a battle, shall we? Actually, maybe not the best idea.
I've got a long road ahead.
I don't know why I did that to Staring. That was an accident. I'm gonna do that to Shadowheart. Alright, let's go.
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Oh, who the hell are you?
We are in danger.
A mind flayer.
The Gith Yankee is... Don't help me.
Prove to me that you are who you say you are.
You saved a child. You saved... You let me live. I told you. You're... Now... Help me.
Okay.
The god. Do it. Now. Together.
Alright. Ah, damn. And Thara got out initiatived.
still on my feet.
Which means we'll just have to lay waste to the Githyanki who's in front of her in the turn order.
Need to stay focused.
Alright. There's a Githyanki.
Moving.
While we're at it, spreading the love. I hope they enjoyed that.
I've missed this. On my way.
Ran the week. Pierce. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh crap, that was the big one. I did not realize that was a heavy hitter. Well, shit.
So much for
That's okay.
peace. Time to press ahead.
Yeah, level 1 will probably be high enough because it's... Yeah, there we go, because the Failure Loof lightning is on each hit. What we got here? Boots of Uninhibited Kushido.
I thirst for combat. Right away.
Well, you're right, Short. These guys could be a pain in the ass if left unchecked. These kids could be a pain in the ass if left unchecked.
Let's end this.
And we still have a teleport, so let's go up here to weaken him with Failure Aloof.
Let me strike.
Then we'll have Minthara give him some of this.
If I must.
Whoa, crit. No complaints there, right? Shadowheart's kind of used up all our movement, so... I don't think we're going to be able to
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
kill with Minthara, so... you know what? Maybe we will. Doesn't matter, we're gonna short... I was thinking we'd save her, action surge for the next turn, but it doesn't really matter because we're gonna short rest after this anyway. So, may as well go for the kill. Maybe we'll get lucky. We can't move Shadowheart over here, though, because she's used up all her actions. There we go. Oh, cool. We did do it in one turn.
Thank you.
Celio in
That
chat.
was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer.
We're gonna let this conversation play out because you gotta be very careful with this one.
You would be a slave to the absolute.
Okay.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
Thank you for saving me.
If I'd known you would be so open-minded, I would have saved myself a lot of effort. But I'm glad you're not here to judge. It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from
I'll be right
Baldur's
back.
Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Oh, good timing, I'm back. That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them.
Don't get the wrong idea,
Orpheus will be
Emperor.
much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
What happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid,
You carry a tag.
That's awkward.
As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
We're like in other ways, too.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you
I don't know
have
why I said that.
I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed.
We'll just call it last response lip service.
You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
You and I have a very different definition of beauty, my friend. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop the Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can.
Hey Jay, how you doing? Good to see you too. How's your Easter?
Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have. But you would do far better as an Illithid.
What you been up to?
So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Absolutely fucking not. No.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the
Resulted in pizza? That's awesome. What kind of pizza?
It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
I have a feeling that wave of disappointment is the Emperor influencing our mind.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone.
I was paying him lip service a little bit earlier, but I don't think we're gonna go along with his plans. So, no, I won't do it. Improved bardic inspiration. Oh, perfect.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then
Yeah, I wonder who's manipulating my mind to feel that.
you have resisted your Illithid instincts.
The Emperor's like depression incarnate right now, trying to make me feel sad for not taking that Illithid tadpole.
Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality
Don't hold your
to
breath,
further
Emperor.
your evolution and your allies.
Oh, right.
We must not let.
We did the part of the conversation we need to be careful of. So, said no to becoming a tadpole, and yeah. Poof. All right. Let's get out of here, shall we? Oh wait. I vaguely remember there being something in here of use. Never mind. It was like pretty useful, but I don't think it was like necessary. All right, let's go. So, nap time. All right. Well.
Careful, I bite.
You can't trust every emperor these days, can you?
All is ash and meat.
Who wanted to talk? Was it Lae'zel and Halsin, I guess?
Your parasite commune.
Orpheus. It is not the... It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet.
Yeah.
Long ago, Tiamat, the first Vlakith of many. It is Vlakith 157 who... Yes, but it was
It's a lot of Vlakith.
It was Kit... Yet should Orpheus go free, we meet every one word. If the Githyank...
Yeah. I thought there was someone else who wanted to talk to us. Hey, Karlak.
I'm really not... I've got my eye.
Alright. And, it'd be Halston if we can find wherever the hell he went. That's Gale. Owlbear. Where is Halston? He's gotta be somewhere around here. Ah, there he is.
I should speak up.
Well, we're only missing one more companion. We'll find out who that is later.
So your confidant was a mind flayer all along. Disquieting, to say the least.
Well, he doesn't really have anything to say about the Shadow Cursed lands right now. Well, I guess they're not Shadow Cursed anymore, but you get the point. Alrighty then. I think we're in Act 3 now.
Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Yeah, I know. We need the Nether Stone. We have Ketherix, right?
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Let's do that at Shadowheart. And Starion, can you Longstrider everyone?
No one stopped me yet.
How close are we to 10? Oh, not too far off. Only about 2,000 away.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Where did you last see her?
She was... That was last 10 day, though.
Let's find the nearest temple, little one. They can help you, I'm sure.
That's the first thing I did. But they...
Oh. Minthar and Starion like that, I guess they're religious, but not really.
I do not understand why the matrons, sorry, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
Let's see. Surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work.
Fungus in the chat.
The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
It's only fair they should earn their keep. We're just saying this to make Minthara happy.
Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
Yeah, so we're, not gonna go that route. But, again, just trying to make Minthara happy, so saying whatever.
The place was empty. Keep...
If you want us to get our hands dirty,
It'd be
What's going on?
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
Detect thoughts. Fuck it. We don't need this one.
You cast some kind of fell magic on me.
I'm merely a concerned bystander. That man standing in front of your house, however. Huh. As far as that worked.
It's worse than I thought.
What?
Zenobia?
You didn't hire us to piss.
Fine.
Come on, boys.
Wait a minute.
No. Don't you dare lay a finger on them.
No. Oh, jeez. I think we picked the wrong side. That was an accident. So, what we're gonna do...
Watch your back.
...is... betray them. Oh, good. He's only knocked out. So...
Pick to fight. The consequences.
I had to betray them. They were hurting people. Anywho.
My faith will protect me.
So... Alright, I forgot. Since Astarion started the fight, he doesn't get his extra attack. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, we can do this. And we missed. Would I ever dip pizza crust in barbecue sauce? Yeah, I think I'd try it. It sounds pretty good. Why, did you just try it out?
Need to act fast.
Your command.
I think we'll go ahead and take this guy out. There we go. Now we have, let's see.
Never a dull moment. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Shadowheart. But yeah, did you try barbecue sauce and pizza crust? No, wait. Pizza crust in barbecue sauce. Shadowheart, more movement.
Got to move. Come on, can't stay idle.
All right. I wonder if this works. Oh, that actually did work. Okay.
What's the plan?
My victims await.
Psionic backlash. Ow. It's okay, we got this. Overkill, but whatever.
Keep your distance.
Now, those guys kind of seemed like they were bad, so... I didn't mean to... Yeah, exactly, we got this. I didn't mean to pick the evil side, so... I kind of betrayed these guys, and... Look, that guy's only knocked out. Everything is okay. See, no one's, like, seriously hurt or anything. Everyone is okay.
When's it gonna stop?
Soon the bastards will outnumber us. How many red caps in this?
Hello there.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet.
Does this sound confusing?
Doesn't exist. So
a little bit, but
you,
don't worry, we got our way around here. But yeah, it can be a little confusing. Act 3 just kind of leaves you to your own devices, and you can do like whatever you. I mean, the game kind of lets you do whatever you want whenever you want anyway. But like Act 3, there's really just a ton to do, and it can be sometimes hard to tell which parts are the main plot.
Extra plainer circus there is.
Why is a goal sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Gotta love Benji.
Here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful.
I'd like to enter the circus, please.
Not a problem, dear patron.
Even though Minthara is covered in blood.
Check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances.
That little clown collar lets us know that Benji's a friendly ghoul. About that. Let me in or I'll snap you in two. Let's double our dice, shall we? Wait, no. I said, let's double our dice. Nope. Come on, there we go. Nat 20, critical success.
Forgive me. I must have misspoken.
You're damn right you misspoke earlier.
Circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Glad.
Creepy monster thing.
The next urchin that tries to pick my pocket will lose its hand.
Sounds good. Why not take its head?
If I take its head, how will it learn from its mistakes? Even here, a child deserves a second chance.
Oh, Minthara does have a sympathetic side.
The stench streets of Menzoberranzan, where the sick and the outlaws make their homes. Despite the destitution, there is profit and opportunity to be found in such places, if one is willing to wade through the squalor.
May I kiss you?
I am yours. Come to me.
Oh yeah!
You give me courage.
Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. I expect it will live up to its legend.
I'm curious about Menzoberranzan. Tell me about your home.
From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
What was your life like there?
I am a daughter of Menzoberranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainry. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Cuel Arzol, the place of the nobles.
Sounds like a pretty good life if you were at the top of the food chain.
I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast.
That's good. She can multitask while
I tasted her blood that
breastfeeding. She can also
she covered my body
detect
with her
assassins?
and a blade bit
Oh, that
deep
does not
into
sound
her
that good
chest,
coming out of my mouth.
almost puncturing her heart.
Oh, that came out wrong. That,
When I
forget
came
I
of
said that.
age, she tried to take my life herself.
That's weird.
And I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
Well, it sounds like you came from high life nobility, but it also sounds like nobility is just outright insane. Is she still alive?
I expect so. If the world would
What keeps coming out of my mouth?
I think my mother.
Those
would
words
survive
related to
rule over
Minthara
the ruins.
and learning how to detect assassins while she was basically a baby. No wonder you find it hard to make friends if your own mother tried to kill you. A dangerous upbringing, it made you strong.
Yes. My house trained me to be a soldier in Lolth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive the perils of society. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
You must be glad Kethric's dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketheric was a great leader.
You respected him.
Of course. He ruled Moonrise for centuries. That in itself...
You are so in bed. Very nice.
I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First,
Very nice.
Shah and her sister.
You're referring to Minthara?
Three behind the absolute. I sympathize.
Do you think he could have been redeemed?
A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As
How?
it
He
is,
would be dead.
lost, and I pity him. But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin.
Ah, I don't blame you at all.
I hope Merkel hollows out his bones.
I take it you had a long day?
Let them be dust.
You said it ended with pizza, so that's good. Alright. I think we've learned quite a bit from Minthara for now.
Let's go inside. Don't be scared.
Alright, let's long rest. We want to get Astarion's Bardic rest back, that's why we're long resting right now.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. You have for she, when you gaze long. Another, and that other will be but your slaughter your line. Lord
Yeah, so it turns out we're the turns out the Dark Urge is a ball spawn.
Snatches of your story, years spent in commune with their mass. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
That may be what I was, but it's not who I am now.
And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge. You are not the last of your... There is another.
Whatever,
It's
we'll
time
confront it.
But be wary of your...
We'll deal with that when the time comes. Oh, Solosis in the chat.
Why were these particular
Alright. Let's do that to Shadowheart.
Well, hello.
And we're actually gonna give Astarion the shield right now. Oh, whoops. Alright, here we go. Talk to animals. Alright, we're just gonna go in with Astarion for now. How close are we? A little less than 800 away from level 10. That's pretty good. See this genie right here? Well, he's in the game of ripping people off. Kind of like, you know, those... Well, you know those machines that are kind of rigged when you try to win prizes out of them? It's kind of like that. So, here's the thing. The way he's rigging this machine is through his ring, which we are gonna take. Alright, let's get out of hide mode.
Approach, ugly one.
You are very loud. Incredible. I know a good set of pipes when I hear them, and you have them.
Yes. Behold, Akabi's wheel of wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor. Impossible. You thief! You cheated!
Or maybe I'm just lucky. How does it feel, sucker?
You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley cud!
Huh. I've seen the movie Jurassic Park, but I've never actually been in it.
Where did you send me?
Huh. So anyway, the place where we're at now, we can only go here once, which is why we want to make sure that we loot the good stuff accordingly. Well, you know, before it goes away. Anywho. So... Oh, you're not the big one. Never mind. Wow, this... I was gonna say this T-Rex is stupid, but then I just realized he found us. That's fine. We'll be fine. Alright, brand the week. Here's the big daddy that we want to go for right away. Slashing Flourish ranged. Look at the firearms. Oh man. That did a good amount of damage. Ah, crap. Here, I thought you might be able to kill both of them in one shot. Ah. Oh, that's okay. Ow. Ow! That's fine. Don't worry. And that is Jurassic Park.
Enough sitting
So anyway, the big item that we want is up here. Up these vines in this cave. Oh, actually. Let's see if we can get the jump. That worked out pretty well. Alright. So we want to go, we're at the top here. Let's get over here. We'll get up here. Up. Gotta jump. And yeah, since we only get to go to this dino place once, what we really want is this. Inside this bag, the Ring of the Mystic Scoundrel. Very, very powerful item. My friend put me onto this one as well. Basically what it allows you to do is it lets you, like it says here, lets you use illusion or enchantment magic as a bonus action. So basically what we can do is, well, it's after you attack anyway. You have to attack first, and then you can use spells like Hypnotic Pattern or Confusion as a bonus action instead of as a regular action. And because of the Helm of Arcane Acuity and stuff like that, our hit rate with it is really, really high, meaning that we can screw a lot of enemies over. So, as awesome as that acidic band is, it's time to switch over to this baby, the Band of the Mystic Scoundrel. The other really good item is at the end. It's less hard to miss, but the Band of the Mystic Scoundrel is awesome. We're actually going to put the acid band on Minthara, I think.
He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right? When did you realize the Red Caps had escaped?
Paramidius, one of our red cap cleaners, alerted me.
Here it is. Yep. We'll give Minthara the acid. We'll give Minthara the acid ring now.
Despite everything.
And back to the jungle. And let's work our way down and out of here. That person had some good stuff on them. Alright, so this is how the Band of Mystic Scoundrel works. See how we have Confusion, Hypnotic Pattern, they take regular actions. So we'll start by doing an attack. Doesn't matter if it's like a normal attack or something, or a skill like Slashing Flourish. Well, let's get a little closer so that we can actually attack. So we'll do that. And now, see, we can use things, now Confusion and Hypnotic Pattern become bonus actions. And if you notice, our hit rate's really high, it's like 85. So it's really good, because it basically lets you use your bonus action to status ailment the enemy. We don't need to use it in this case, but very useful ring. We're probably going to end up using it later. Ah, crap. Gonna be honest, I was sort of trying to... hoping we get another chance to short rest before engaging another battle, but what can you do?
Let's have a little fun.
Huh, doesn't know where we are. Oh, well, that was cool. You know what? Screw it. We don't need to. We don't need a short rest. We got the advantage. Let's just shoot it. There we go. Maybe we shouldn't have though. I kind of gave up our extra attack, but I think we can still take it out. Or not. That's okay. We can stop it from attacking us with Hypnotic Pattern. Now that's a bonus action. I think I accidentally just Hypnotic Pattern ourselves. Are we even still in... Okay, yeah. There we go. Hey, we leveled up. Alright, now let's short rest.
Off we go then.
So with the level up, we're Bard level 8 now, which means we're gonna get another feat, which is nice. Freedom of movement deals with terrain. Huh. I guess we could do Cloud of Daggers. Let's see. Since we have regular invisibility, I don't think we need greater invisibility. We'll put it in See Invisible. And for our feet, we're gonna take Sharpshooter, which basically makes it so that we can turn this off or on. Basically this makes it so that we hit harder, but our accuracy is lower. However, we have a ring on that gives us advantage on attacks, so it'll basically help us deal with the decrease in accuracy. That ring will basically make up for it. Oh yeah, everyone leveled up, so... We're gonna respec our character later, so it doesn't really matter what we take. I don't know, I guess we'll take Confusion. And we will take Warcaster so that we have less interruption. We'll do that. Cleric level 10. Again, we'll take Warcaster so we're less likely to get interrupted. We're less likely to get our concentration broken when we use spells. And our spells are... No, they're not. Wait. Oh, no, our spells are actually normal for once. That's cool. I guess freedom of movement? Like, why not, right? Oh, we get another thingy. So we have defensive... Shit, I don't even know. We're not using a shield. I guess the best we could do is archery because we have bows equipped, but it's not really going to do much for us since we're using a two-handed weapon. And we're not going to need great weapon fighting because we're throwing our weapon. We're not actually using it in melee range. Anywho. Well, we're level 12 now, so that's good. Oh, let's make sure we have Sharpshooter on. And we do. So now we're just going to be doing a lot more damage. I heard the growl on the raptor. Yep, there it is. Can we hit this thing? Let's see how much damage we do with Sharpshooter. Damn! We just almost killed it in one hit! Askew in the chat. There we go. That worked out pretty well. kind of surprised the Band of the Mystic Scoundrel isn't a legendary item because it's like really, really good. Alright. Let's see if this little bit of extra HP will break our fall for us. Probably not. Ah, kinda. Alright. We got this.
Simple.
Whoops. There we go. And the Nairuma. So let's go ahead and grab this. I just want the chest as a souvenir, no real reason other than that. And let's make sure we have it. We're gonna give this to Minthara. Alright, cool. So that portal led us to the outhouse, so now we can go to the bathroom. Oh yeah. And so Nairuna, the nice thing about weapons that automatically return to you, like Returning Pike and Nairuna both automatically return to you when you throw them. When you throw them, it'll automatically equip them as well. You don't actually need to have the weapon equipped to throw it. It'll just equip it when it comes back to you. Nairuna does AoE damage, but it damages your allies too. So we're basically going to use Nairuma when our allies aren't in range, but if we want to do like an AoE attack. So we have 2 throwing spears now, which is awesome. But yeah, those are the main draws of the jungle area. Alright. And she has something useful that we usually only get for quest reward, but the quest is a pain in the ass. So we're not going to do it. Let's use greater invisibility. We'll hide.
Just like old times.
I guess we'll wait for the turn. Alright. Now we're gonna pickpocket. These are typically a spell reward, or these are typically a quest reward, but they're really good, and hopefully we'll get them. Nice. We got him. I'm getting a little greedy here. Alright, we'll leave that one. Alright, let's head back to Rivington, where she catches on. And we're good. So yeah,
Mine's never quiet.
what we stole from her, which is typically a quest reward, is we took the spell mic gloves. So we're gonna send we're gonna send these to Karlach, the dexterity gloves. The spell mic gloves, if you guys know what great weapon fighting is, like where it's kind of, so great weapon fighting and sharpshooter, they both do kind of similar things where they increase your attack power generally, but decrease your accuracy. The spell mic gloves do something similar, but with spells, which is why we're going to put those on. Fun fact, the spell mic gloves used to actually be bugged and work with magic missile, but now they only work with something that has an attack roll. When they worked with magic missile, it was like fucking ridiculous. But right now they only work with attack spells like fireball and stuff. So we're going to put these on our character. And we're also going to respec them because now they have no dexterity, which we kind of want for initiative. So let's go ahead and do that. Where's Withers? Hey, Scratch.
The dog wags his tail. A small
What you got,
bear
Scratch?
clench. He gives in and surrenders his find. Scratch's tongue lolls out happy.
What do we get? Oh, cool. An alchemy thing.
Thy wheel, dost thou require a new ally? Oh,
Where's Arabella gone?
The girl has left to hew her own path. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Such is the way of autonomy. Hast thou other business?
Well, no, I actually wanted you to help me change my class, but...
Thy wheel, dost thou require a new ally? As thou did...
Alright. So, we'll do Sorcerer again. But this time, we're gonna do Dexterity. Not gonna have the Wisdom anymore, unfortunately, because we switched our gloves around. So we don't have that Dexterity 18 anymore. So here we go. Then we'll go ahead and take a level of Wizard. No point having overlapping spells, right? So... do we have Blade Ward? Yeah, we don't have Blade Ward. I don't know. We'll do Light just in case, even though it's overlapping. I guess. It doesn't really matter. Shit, I don't know. Enhanced Leap. Alright, we'll do Cleric. Get rid of that. We'll put in Thaumaturge for Intimidation. Tempest Domain for all that lightning. That's why we did so much fucking lightning damage on the final boss of Act 2. Bahamut, why the hell not? And we'll do Sanctuary. Another level in Cleric, Bahamut. And for now, we'll do the rest in Sorcerer. We're gonna be changing this up a lot, honestly. Shit, I don't know. Featherfall? Careful. Wind Spell. Alright. Definitely Misty Step. Quicken Spell. So we're just putting like a bunch of our old stuff back on. So we're taking that one level in Wizard so that we can learn spells and stuff. Minor Invisibility? See Invisibility we're actually going to need later, so we're going to put that on. Alert, so that we have that initiative. Obviously Haste. And let's see, we have 2 levels left. So we'll do Counter Spell. Put Lightning in, take out Featherfall, I guess. Because Lightning is like what did a ton of damage to that final boss at the end. Let's see, so Cleric. This time we're gonna put in Fireball. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. And let's take a long rest. Oh, hot damn. Hello.
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are.
I've seen.
I have only. We
Can this be true?
return. Come on.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind.
I'll let Lae'zel do the
As if
talking.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I have
Yeah, fuck you,
witnessed
Vlakith.
him. Orpheus will.
You. I will.
Alright. So... Oh, right, we have a level wizard, which means that we can restore some of our spells now, which is kind of nice. I won't say no to that. Now, where's Lae'zel? Karlach wanna talk? Or Karlach wants to talk, there we go.
But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it.
I'm ready if you
Sweaty.
are.
Can't wait to be home.
Alright. So let's have a little talk with Lae'zel.
It is done, as long as the... Better to... So why do I feel so bitter?
Lae'zel is sad. And we don't have a wisdom stat anymore though, so I guess leave it to the dice. Damn it. Let's try one more time. We'll probably get that inspiration back, right?
has upended Lae'zel's bitterness is born of self.
For grieving the future you'll never have.
But in... I have what Vlakith... And so... From Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my
What about your
path.
own needs, Lae'zel?
Orpheus is free. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Cool. Alright.
Nearly there now. We'll see the city. Up on the hill.
Let's head back to the carnival. If we can get there.
You have everything you want for supper. All the things you've done.
Maverick killed me. Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Let's have a talk around. Specifically, here he is. Smooch him in the chat. Hello, Boney.
Darling, we browse our bespoke stony and bony creations, or commission a
I'd like a statue for my
likeness.
camp.
Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their
How about
facial
ready for
structure
battle?
is as
So this statue, I think it gives us a bless if we get it.
I'll have
It's
your
5,000
statue
gold, but
shipped to
you know,
your
if we get a bless all the time, that sounds awesome. Oh, cool, and we got some inspiration. I guess we're a little bit narcissistic. 5,000 gold for some experience and inspiration and a bless. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go see. So this is a statue of ourselves. Pretty cool, right? Sort of looks like us. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so I guess preparing for the next day was kind of a waste, but whatever. It's fine. Since we just took a nap anyway. We still have like 1,300 gold though, we're not like bad on gold.
What a day.
Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, we can't get all the way to Minthara. Oh, it looks like it gives us a bless. I'm not sure what this arrow up thing is. So it looks like it gives one character a bless, which I guess is the main character, but still worth it. Oh, and Shadowheart's portrait changed for her new hair, which is cool. All right, Strider Minthara. And sorry about this. I know this is gonna be kind of a short stream, but we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and raid someone. Does anyone have anyone that they'd like to raid? Oh, so Lanty is playing Dungeons and Dragons, which works pretty well with Baldur's Gate. Shinobi-1, you want me to raid you? You don't. I would, but you don't stream. Let's raid Lanty because they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, which is what Baldur's Gate 3 is based off of. So again, everyone, thanks so much. Let's go ahead and raid.
As you carved, my darling. He was simply in denial.